Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups.
Trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian, I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Here's Fagbenle. And it's Hayes missing. Here's Agunbowale. Pass to Hines-Allen.
Screen by Hines-Allen.
And here's Agunbowale. 5 to shoot. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Here's Martin, covered by Carrington.
Now here is Hayes.
Now Martin.
Hayes. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Now here is Hayes. Guarded closely.
Enrique Agunbowale with some nice D.
Down low.
Pass to Carrington.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Here's Martin, covered by Carrington. And Martin gets it to go.
And in the first, little over a minute and a half in.
Now here's Carrington.
Defense right on her.
Outside, Hines-Allen.
Agunbowale.
She's guarded by Hayes.
The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Thornton outside. Fagbenle.
Martin, covered by Carrington.
Goes up on the wing. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You are not going to hit that shot too often.
You know, one interesting thing about the Valkyries, they have the same ownership as the Warriors.
And when you look at the dominant run the Warriors went on, that is the expectation for the Valkyries. It's a first-class organization that will spare no expense to win in Golden State.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Fagbenle. Back to Hayes. Thornton. Three-pointer.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Dallas trailing here. Agunbowale with it.
Pass to Smith.
Back to Agunbowale. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They'll turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Hayes. There's a screen.
Here's Martin, covered by Carrington.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing.
Shot clock at 6. Thornton. Hayes. Guarded now by Agunbowale. Buries the long-range jumper.
A solid shooter from downtown. When Thornton gets daylight, she doesn't waste it.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. She's guarded by Hayes.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
Thornton outside. Pass to Martin.
They set the screen to the inside.
Billings.
Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Carrington.
Here's Smith.
Shoots a fader.
That's good, and it's Tierra McCowan with the assist.
Fantastic dish from McCowan. Easy hoop for the team. Love it when a center can move the ball.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Thornton, and here's Martin.
Inside. Back Benlay. And that one drops for her.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She's guarded by Hayes. Here's Smith. The rebound by Thornton.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Back to Hayes.
Ogunbowale with the steal.
Pass to Carrington.
Shot clock at 5.
Hines Allen with it.
Fires from the corner. The shot, no good.
And here's Martin. Outside Hayes. And here's Martin. Covered by Carrington. Now here is Thornton.
Takes the three.
Carrington grabs the board.
And it's the Wings ball.
Yeah, 4-point game. Pass to McCowan.
On top of Ogunbowale. Over Hayes. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
With the ability to get off quick releases, Ogunbowale can excel in the catch and shoot.
Outside Hayes. Martin.
To the paint. Here's Benlay. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
That assist, that little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now here's Carrington.
Arike Ogunbowale on the wing.
There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, we know Ogunbowale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
No doubt about it. Arike Ogunbowale is one of the best scorers in the league.
Oh, you know, one of the big reasons is she plays a lot. She's in excellent shape. She led the WNBA in minutes played in 2023. That helps. And the other thing that I think that she does at an elite level, she gets the line so much. Arike is always applying pressure to the defense.
Now here's Ogunbowale.
8 points for her.
To the middle. Here's McCowan. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul.
In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height. It's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
And she makes the first.
And we've watched this three-point revolution over the last half-decade or so. Do you think we've reached our peak here?
I think so, Blake. I mean, when you look at the numbers, three-point attempts have been about the same since 2020.
And, you know, part of that, I think, defenses have really adjusted. They've done a nice job guarding the three-point line, so it's a little bit harder to get clean three-point looks.
No good on the second free throw.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Here's Harris.
Outside for Segrist.
For 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
The center with the assist. You imagine standing at 6'7", McCowan has a clean view of the floor.
It's Burton.
Covered by Harris. Pass to Billings.
Here's Van Loo.
Here's Zondelasini. Now Billings.
Covered by Segrist.
And that one's good. Billings.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Lopez Seneschal outside.
Fadeaway. And Dallas again with the bucket.
What great touch to hit the fadeaway with a player right in her face.
It's Burton.
Covered by Harris.
Pass to Van Loo. Burton.
Now Billings. This one for 3.
And it's Lopez Seneschal with the rebound.
Now Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
McCowan with the ball.
Pass to Charles.
Back to Lopez Seneschal.
And here's Harris. Takes the 3. That doesn't fall either. She's missed her first 2 shots of the night.
Here's Van Loo.
Guarded by Charles. Here's Zondelasini.
Now Burton.
Shoots over Harris. Another shot. And that one's good. Billings.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Harris.
Segrist outside. Lopez Seneschal. Back to Segrist.
Stolen. To the inside. And that one's good. Billings. Here's Harris. Outside Charles.
Pass to Segrist. Lopez Seneschal outside.
Charles. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Billings. No good on the 3. Dallas trailing here.
Lopez Seneschal with it.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fires from deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter.
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through 1.
Here's the Wings with the ball. They trail by 3. Outside Charles. Pass to Harris.
Screen by Segrist.
Fires at the elbow.
The rebound by Rupert.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Thornton's shot is good.
She might be undersized as a 6'1 forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch. Finds ways to score down low.
Outside Charles. Back to Gugawale. From past the arc, drops in the tray.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
It's Burton.
Looking for a first basket still in this one. Thornton, right side. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
It's going to be on Lou Lopez Seneschal.
You simply do not want to send Kayla Thornton to the foul line. No wonder the opposing coaches are mad.
Yeah, it's her first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
Pass to Lopez Seneschal.
Outside Charles. Now here's a Gugawale. Shoots it up. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Here's Van Loo.
And the ball out of play. The Wings will have it. And here's a Gunbawale. 11 points in the game.
Here's Segrist.
Second shot opportunity.
The rebound by Rupert.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Here's Talbot, guarded by Charles. Now Burton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Rupert.
Off the mark there with the 3. Outside Charles.
Pass to Segrist.
To the paint. Oop. Anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Here's Van Loo.
Stolen by Harris. 3 on 3. Lopez Seneschal. And she converts the layup.
And Harris plays with such a strong basketball intellect, guys. Great job in finding the wide open teammate there.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second quarter.
Thornton, defended by Lopez Seneschal.
And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
And this is her second trip to the line in the game. on the first one. And so she makes both from the line. Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Zandalasini. Burton can't hit. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Harris with it. Smith up top. Fires the three. Burton with the rebound. "11 feet out." Rebound Dallas.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Pass to Gugawale.
Segrist.
Smith left side. That one falls.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end the defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3, Kayla Thornton. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Checking in for the away team, Temi Fagbenle, Tiffany Hayes.
And here's Burton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 5 on the clock.
Pass to Rupert.
Out to the right wing. Deflects the pass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. Now here's Harris. He's covered closely. Outside Agunmawale. Inside, Smith. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Left side, Hayes.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me, she averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. I mean, she could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2. The Wings trail. Here's Carrington. Chance there to take the lead, missing.
Here's Van Loo.
Covered by Carrington.
Rupert, no good.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Now here's Carrington. D right on her. Here's Smith. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Here's Van Loo.
Guarded now by Agungbawale. To the right side. Now Fagbenle. Just 4 to shoot.
Burton.
Launches a 3.
Carrington grabs the board.
Pass to Gumbawale. Smith, right side. Back to Gumbawale. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That's the fearless mentality you get with Agumbawale. She's not going to shy away from contact inside.
Here's Van Loo.
Here's Fagbenle.
McCowan defending.
Pass to Van Loo.
Now Burton. The 3 is up. Good on the 3-point shot.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Agumbawale. 13 points in this game. Agumbawale is doubled. Hines Allen.
Offensive board. McCowan with the bucket.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
It's Burton. Guarded now by Agumbawale. And here's Burton. Pass to Fagbenle. Outside Hayes. And here's Burton. Fagbenle.
McCowan defending.
Hayes. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Now here's Carrington. She's guarded by Hayes. A kick out to Agumbawale. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now here is Hayes. And there's the pick. Pass to Burton. Tipped.
Van Loo covered by Hines Allen.
Van Loo shot is good.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Carrington. She's guarded by Hayes. Here's Agumbawale. Dallas the rebound. And yep, it's good.
Such a high motor player. Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
Pass to Van Loo.
And here's Burton. Guarded now by Agumbawale. It's Burton. Now Fagbenle. And here's Burton. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Carrington. Back to Hines Allen.
McCowan.
There's a screen by McCowan. Pass to Hines Allen. Carrington with the ball. Lets it go from deep. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here is Hayes. Now Fagbenle. And here's Burton. There's a screen. Down low. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Carrington with the ball. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Hines Allen. Agumbawale. Agumbawale is double. Right wing. And here's Melissa Smith for 3. That's good, and it's Tierra McCowan with the assist.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rising fire.
Here's Van Loo.
Hayes with it.
to Vanloo.
From outside the arc.
McCowan with the rebound.
Dallas in the lead. Carrington with the ball. She's got 5. Three-pointer, Hines Allen. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
Laser focused. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
It's Burton. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Now Burton. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the away team, Veronica Burton. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So she gets them both. Now here's Carrington. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And again, it's Dallas with a 3. And that does it for the first half of play. Wings out in front, up 6. Right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Arike Agunbawale with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Here's Harrington. To the wing, right side. Screen by Smith. Three-pointer, Hines Allen. And it's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Martin, covered by Carrington. Pass to Thornton. Hayes. Inside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Putting up solid assist numbers out of the 2 position. Hayes, a good mover to the ball.
Dallas with the ball. They lead by 4. Now here's Agumbawale. She's guarded closely. Outside, Hines Allen. And it's Arike Agumbawale with the triple.
Right now, Agumbawale is doing whatever she wants. And if you're the defense, that is a big problem.
And you look at Arike Agumbawale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the third best average ever, and only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Arike's offensive arsenal is unreal.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Carrington. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Here's Martin. 7 points in the game.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Over to the wing. Smith outside. Pass to Carrington. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. One player who's been getting it done is Agumbawale.
She's torching them right now, and they're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow her roll.
Here's Martin, covered by Carrington. A kick out to Hayes.
Martin.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Fagbenle. The 3. It's rebounded by Agumbawale. Dallas in the lead. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. From downtown,
Martin pulls it in.
Thornton outside. Pass to Fagbenle.
Martin.
Covered by Hines Allen. Thornton outside. Shoots over Agumbawale. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. So it's Dallas now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Smith. McCowan up top. The tray. And another miss by Dallas.
And here's Martin.
Hayes, covered by Carrington. Now Martin. For 3. Drills the three-pointer.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Agumbawale. And another miss by Dallas.
And here's Martin.
She's got 12. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Agumbawale. Outside Hines Allen. To stop the drought. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Now Martin. Outside Hayes.
to Martin.
And up the court come the Wings on the break. Hines Allen, good.
Well, scoring on the break was Hines Allen. In this league, you always run when you have the opportunity.
Now here is Hayes. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Outside Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
Possesses unique capabilities. Hayes simply commands respect when she's got the ball in her hands.
Now here's Agumbawale.
She's got 19. Carrington with the ball. Smith outside. Right side, Hines Allen.
Agumbawale from deep three-point range. The rebound by Thornton.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Hayes. And the layup falls.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Now here's Carrington. 8 points for her.
Pass to McCowan. Up top, Agumbawale. Over Hayes. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And here's Hayes. Here's Martin.
Back to Hayes. Here's the pick. Thornton up top. Shoots the three. And she's good on the three ball.
Most jump shooters prefer to shoot off the pass, not the dribble. Thornton, no different.
Here's Harrington.
Pass to Smith. Hines Allen. Covered by Thornton.
Screen by Hines Allen.
Pulls it from 20. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Now Martin. She's got 12.
Now here is Hayes.
Pass to Martin.
6 to shoot. Hayes with it. Guarded now by Agumbawale.
Shot by Billings, no good.
Dallas with the ball. 7-point differential.
Now here's Carrington.
Tight defense on her.
Now Smith.
A kick out to Agumbawale. With the fadeaway. Shot's good by Smith.
Tracking down a look. You like how Smith doesn't just wait for a shot to come to her.
And here's Martin. Pass to Thornton. And here's Hayes.
To the inside.
Back Benley.
The shot's good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
It's Burton.
5 points in the game.
Pass to Vanloo.
To the middle. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot.
Back Benley.
McCowan defending. Here's Burton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Dallas in the lead.
Harris with it.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Lays it up and banks it in.
So effective on the drive. First, Harris anticipates, and then she accelerates.
Pass to Fagbenley. Here's Van Loo. Burton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From the arc.
McCowan with the rebound.
Outside Agumbawale. Now here's Harris. Back to Agumbawale. Pass to Smith.
And here's Carrington.
Yes, and it's Nalissa Smith picking up the assist.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Now Fagbenle. Now Billings. Now Zandalasini, covered by Carrington. Pass to Burton. From down in the low post, it goes.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Agumbawale. 23 points in the game. Carrington with the ball. Three-pointer. Here's McCowan. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you and some nice touch.
Pass to Burton. Shoots over Harris. Burton can't hit. Here's Harris. Back to Agumbawale. Releases. Tries again. And Smith lays it in.
On offense, her team will take that all day. Nalissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Here's Van Loo.
To the paint. Pass to Burton. Here's the three. It's good from long range.
3 points.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wings. They're up by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
It's the fourth quarter.
And the final period of play just about to get started here. Pass to Zandalasini. Burton, covered by Harris. They set a pick. And she's knocked off course by the D. The foul is called, and she'll shoot free throws.
That's on Maddie Seacrest.
Dallas foul. Seacrest. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Veronica Burton. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Harris. Outside Agumbawale.
Screen by Seacrest.
Beyond the arc. And that's good. Enrique Agumbawale for 3.
Well, when it's Enrique Ogunbowale running the pick and roll, stop ball has to be the first goal as a defender.
Here's Zandalasini. Here's Van Loo. Gets it to go from downtown.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Harris. Agumbawale from long range.
Rebound by Rupert.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. inside.
Van Loo.
Guarded now by Agumbawale. 6 on the shot clock.
Pass to Van Loo.
And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Stephanie Talbot.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Now here's Harris.
Back to Agumbawale.
The offensive rebound. They finish all. That's good. Now Burton.
Pass to Sandalasini.
Burton.
Out to the right wing. Talbot, no good. And here's Agumbawale. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Down low, clock at 6. Here's Zandalasini.
Pass to Burton.
The rebound by Harris. Outside Agumbawale. Pulls up from the top of the key. And again, it's Dallas converting.
There's a shiftiness to Agumbawale's game that's just so tough to contain. It's not easy following her defensively.
It's Burton.
Pass to Talbot. Over to the left wing. Here's Zandalasini. Guarded by Charles. Burton. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now Harris. Charles. Agumbawale from long range. And it goes out of bounds following the shot.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Hayes. Poked away. Agumbawale with the steal. Charles up top. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
Here's Van Loo.
And here's Hayes. Lets the 3 fly. Got a piece of it.
Pass to Burton.
Agumbawale with it.
Here's Harrington.
Jacks up a 3 for the bucket. He's made 5 so far, including a nifty 5 for 7.
Now Burton. Here's Van Loo.
To the inside.
Pass to Burton.
6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Top of the key. The rebound by Charles. And they're running.
Here's Van Loo.
And she banks in the layup.
Now here's Harris.
Pass to Agumbawale. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, it's tough to stop Agumbawale when she's letting it rip. She can get those shots off in a hurry.
Here's Van Loo. Covered by Carrington. Here's Van Loo.
Shot clock at 5.
Rupert, covered by Segrist. And here's Rupert.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
That's on Maddie Segrist.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And she's good on the second. Dallas with the ball.
Carrington with the ball.
Outside Agumbawale. No good on the triple. And here comes the break. Here's Hayes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here's Carrington. Up top Agumbawale.
Once Agumbawale gets inside, she's good at either converting, drawing contact, or both.
At the line from your Dallas Wings, Arike Agumbawale. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what you love about Agumbawale is not only can she get to the basket at will, but she also has the deep range to rain from downtown.
That's also good, so she hits them both. They trail by 11.
Here's Martin.
And there's a pick to the middle. Billings drops in the layup for 2.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Here's Dallas now.
Now Carrington.
Pass to Smith. Agumbawale. She's guarded by Hayes. Now here's Agumbawale. No good on that shot. Now here is Hayes. Guarded now by Agumbawale.
And here's Martin.
Pass to Fagbenle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hines Allen. Fagbenle can't hit. Dallas in the lead. And here's Agumbawale.
Now here's Carrington.
Let's go with a 3. That one falls, coming off Arike Agumbawale's nice feed.
It's just terrific to see Carrington taking charge on the offensive end. And you know the bench loves to see it as well.
Pass to Fagbenle. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the points.
One shot.
Agumbawale with it. Puts it up. Here's Cowan. Bagbenley with the rebound. Outside Hayes. Martin misses from short range. Pass to Ogunbowale. Now Carrington. Here's Hines Allen. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
A high IQ player on offense. Hines Allen knows the value of the mid-range.
Outside Hayes. Here's Martin. Covered by Carrington. Back to Hayes. Boots over Ogunbowale. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Dynamic in the two-player game. Hayes doing it herself, making the D pay.
Here's Harrington. Outside Ogunbowale. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Carrington. Launches it. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes. Down low. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Ogunbowale. Pass to Carrington. From about 19 feet. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice feed.
I like seeing Carrington pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
Here is Hayes. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Back to Hayes. Martin. Thornton left side. Cans it from downtown.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Ogunbowale. The 3. And it's Billings with the rebound.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Here's Bagbenley. Thornton outside. From 17 feet out. Bagbenley can't hit. And that's an intentional foul.
Monique Billings. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And this may be their most important possession.
You know, as long as they don't make any big mistakes, they should be safe.
And Hayes comes to help. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Monique Billings. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
At the line for Dallas, Melissa Smith. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
And a tough break as her second attempt at the line, no good.
I think that deficit's too much to overcome.
You nailed it, Tim. There just isn't enough ticks on the clock.
They get the bus going, get the plane going, whatever.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short-arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up 5. So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
Here's Hayes. There's the 3.
McCowan with the rebound.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Timmy Fagbenle. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Dallas Wings, DeJohnny Carrington. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good this time. And it's an 8-point ball game. Guys, what do you think?
They can call all the timeouts they want, but it really isn't going to do them any good.
No, there's nothing they can do to salvage this one at this point.
That's just stat padding time.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Absolutely. Sometimes frustration shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing here.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And she is unable to get the second one.
I'm sure she would have liked to nail all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this one.
And so it's Dallas with the W. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in a good flow, it felt like they never had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up.